Hey everybody, welcome to Divine Intervention. This is Bella. She's a Shih Tzu, baby. Say hi. You guys can see her. Say hi, baby. Say hi. Huh? She's so cute. Oh, so cute. Say hi. I know I've received a lot of emails from a lot of people. Guys, give me time to reply to your emails. This is going to be part 2 about Divine Feminine, Spiritual Awakening, and Ascension with me and my little baby. Let's go back just to refresh everybody's memory. What was part 1? Part 1 was talking about the 3 stages. What are the 3 stages of Divine Feminine, Ascension, and Spiritual Awakening? 1 is the place, your country. Where are you located, right? Your culture, correct? Number 2, your status, your reputation. Where are you in regards to your financial success? Are you comfortable in your finances? Are you comfortable in your situation, period, right? Number 3, are you struggling from identity issues? This includes, your self-confidence in yourself, in regards to how do you make decisions, right? Your values, correct? So that's the 3 stages, okay? Now, this part 2, we will be talking about how does it connect with the 3 stages, the 3 parts, right? And I know there's a lot of you Divine Masculines who are wondering, what are your stages? I will be talking about yours after I'm done with Divine Feminines. Again, we will save the best for last because Divine Masculines is a whole different ball game. Okay? And I know I've mentioned many times there are mostly a lot of Divine Masculines who are Scorpios. Again, we are dealing with different energy here when I talk about Scorpios. Twin Flames are ascending masters, but a lot of Divine Masculines carry life path number 11, 22, so again, it's different. Very different. Okay? So we will be talking about Divine Masculines, after I'm done with Divine Feminines. Right now, we're going to talk about how does it connect when you are in union with your twin. Okay? So this part 2 will be about if you are in union with your twin and you have already ascended in those 3 parts, correct? Now, once you are in union with your twin, you will experience 3 things, okay? The first thing, your chakras. This is the hard part. Easier said than done, but it's hard because I've experienced it. My twins experienced it. We've experienced it together. Even at the time where we were not officially in a relationship, we were just best friends at the time. Our chakras was opening and we were experiencing a lot of pain in our body. I mean, imagine she was all the way in Singapore, and I'm all the way in America and I'm feeling all these pain in my body. I can't understand. It's all part of ascension. I mean, it is uncomfortable, and if you are in union with your twin, and I'm talking about spiritually, okay? Because this happened to I and my twin. We were feeling all these, our chakra opening and feeling pain in our body. Just to be specific to everybody, I literally had to call off sick. I was scheduled for 10 surgeries that morning. And, for those of you who don't know, and those of you who are new subscribed to me, I'm a surgical assistant. So my job is to assist a surgeon in surgeries. And I was scheduled 10 surgeries for the entire whole shift. And I work a 10-hour shift a day for 4 days a week. So that was my schedule for that contract. Now, I woke up in the morning and I was feeling pain, like literal pain I cannot understand. I went to sleep and I was, listening to these meditational 432 hertz meditation videos. And those of you, I have sent the same ones that I was listening to at the time. So yes, it has helped you, correct? Because it's helped me. That's how I know if it's legit or not. If it works on me, it'll work on you. So best believe if I'm sending you the meditational video, that's the one that worked on me, okay? And when I was listening to it the whole day, I called off and I told the nurse, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't make it today. Like, I'm not feeling well. My nose was bleeding practically the whole day. These are symptoms that, again, every divine feminine is different. I'm not saying that everything I went through, you're going to go through or you are going through. I'm just saying that every divine feminine, their physical bodies is not the same, correct? So the symptoms that you're experiencing during chakra, awakening and chakra opening, especially when you're in communication with your twin, it is being enhanced. So during the time, I'm feeling all this pain. My heart, my chest is in pain. I feel like my back is breaking. Your root chakra, you feel like something is truly tearing it apart, and it's like you can't move, you feel old, and you just want to lay down, and you cannot move. Okay, when I say you can't move, you can't move. I had to order a food delivery, to be sent to me because it was that bad. I was video calling with my twin during the time, and I didn't tell her that I wasn't feeling well. Okay, and this is the part where I always tell you guys, don't always tell your twin everything, correct? Because it depends in their energy, if it is in the right time. But see, my situation is different. So don't what's the word? Put yourselves in my situation because it's completely different. Again, every twin is different, okay? I'm just sharing to you guys my experience, me and my twins' experience together when our chakras was opening in the beginning of our relationship, okay? And again, we were just best friends at this time, and it activated our chakras. Now, most cases, many of you twin flames will go through that, is what they're informing me, or have already. And that's why they're running the chasing, because again, every twin's different and how the energies, that connect. Okay. So when that happened to me, I prayed and I said to my Father in heaven, I said, you know what, if this person is truly for me, if she is my twin, then she will feel everything that's happening to me right now. I'm not going to say anything. And best believe, that same night, because I was ready to call off sick again the following day because I was really in pain. And I was praying to God and I was praying to my angels that, no, you guys have to do something because I can't go to work. I really can't. I was waiting for the right time to call off sick, but during that time I was really in pain. I was sweating. I was shaking, and living in Washington, it's very cold. That was during winter season. I believe that was like around in November. So it was very, very cold in Washington, snowing, always raining, and the place I was living in, I was renting a room because again, I'm a traveler. So when I have a contract, it's only like 13-week contract. If I choose to extend, I'll extend. But at the time I was just like, no, I don't want to extend my contract because I want to go visit. We were planning to see each other for the first time here in the Philippines. And, it was already scheduled. I already paid for my ticket, my round trip ticket. So this was all happening before even physically meeting each other for the first time, okay? I'm just giving you guys a visual of what really occurred and what really happened during the time, okay? So we were best friends, nothing more, nothing less. I confessed my feelings for her after the Almighty Father in heaven gave me a confirmation that yes, she is my twin, aside from the fact that I was doing tarot reading for myself, not for anybody, for myself. And on top of that, the cards was telling me that she is my twin. But again, I'm the type of person, I let things just naturally go. I don't try to force anything. Yes, I may have strong feelings for you, but again, the answer has to come from God himself. And I asked God for a sign, and that sign was anything and everything that I am feeling right now, all the pain in my body. I am not going to tell her, but if she is truly my twin, she will feel everything right now. And best believe that night, she called me and she said, what's wrong? What's going on? Why am I feeling all this pain? Why am I shaking? So again, it's a process, okay? And this is something I've been constantly explaining to everybody on my channel, is that every ascension that Divine Feminine goes through, you have to succeed. Why? Because if you don't succeed, your energy is not elevated. If your energy is not elevated, it will not be in high vibration. If it is not in high vibration, whether you are talking to your twin or not, there is going to be a constriction. There's going to be a conflict with your energy, because twin flames have to be in that same wavelength. There will be a moment in your lives where you will have the opportunity to have that. But when that opportunity comes, you have to be in high vibration. And again, your high vibration truly relies in your faith. It relies in your values as a Divine Feminine, correct? That's why I said the first part of this is what? Your country, your culture. Second, your finances. Are you comfortable in your situation right now, in your whole financial situation? Because that helps you. It helps a Divine Feminine be elevated. It helps a Divine Feminine feel good. It helps a Divine Feminine be confident. When you have control over your own life and you have control over your finances, you are elevated. It helps you, correct? So then, when you are elevated, you will gain that confidence, that bravery within to know what you deserve and not accept anything less, right? So every advice I'm giving you guys is because I've experienced it myself. And my twin. And she's a Divine Masculine. And that's why most of the things I know in regards to Divine Masculine is because of the awakenings I've had in my dreams about Divine Masculines, and also about my personal experience with her. These are connected, okay? Ascension awakenings are connected. You cannot have one or the other. If you are in stage 1 of ascension, you are in stage 1 of awakening. The problem here, how are you reacting to it? What are you doing? Are you making positive action toward it? Many people go crazy. One time, there are other twin flames who, once they find this person, they have emotions they can't control, and it makes them go wild. Sometimes they can't even sleep at night, so they don't think anymore. It's fine to not always put logic first. You have to follow your heart, right? If we are talking about Divine Feminine. Okay, again, it's different. If we're talking about Divine Masculine, that's a whole different ballgame. I will talk about that in the next video. But as a Divine Feminine, you must follow your heart. Period. Okay? Now, am I saying if you have a man who's treating you horribly, follow your heart? I mean, come on. Let's be intelligent here. If someone is treating you like shit, or someone's treating you horribly, why are you going to follow your heart when you know that your heart is just being in denial? Like, that's not what I'm saying, okay? What I'm saying here is know that fine line. Know the fine line. For example, what I have done, I will use myself as an example, okay? Yes, I had strong feelings for my twin. Yes, I knew that she was my twin, but second, I didn't just go for it. Okay? I asked the Father. I prayed. I asked for a sign. Again, That depends on your faith. Who do you have faith in? Who do you believe in? Who is the one who's more powerful than all things and everything? That is where you put your heart into, is what I'm saying. So anything that's connected to your twin, you have to connect to God himself. You have to connect to the divine himself. Why? Because the divine made you. The divine made me. The divine made every spiritual being. Whatever religion you're in, it doesn't matter. We're going to go back to the basics. Who is superior to everyone? Who? Who made you? Who gave you life? Who made your twin? Who made you and your twin as twin flames? Who is the one who gave you that purple flame? Who intended your life with your twin to have more meaning, more purpose? So who is the one who takes control and who is the one who makes a decision? It is none other than the one who made you and me. Correct? So, when it comes to union, and many of you email me, I want union. I just want to be with my twin. Really, this is something you shouldn't be telling me. You should be praying to God about it. You should be telling God that's what you want. But again, you're telling me, I'm going to tell you, you have a lot of work to do. So we're going to go back to the basics of ascension. When you are going through ascension and you're going through these stages, correct? The one thing you should focus on is yourself. I've constantly been repeating that in every one of my videos. How do you do it is up to you. But if you are not with your twin now, there are two reasons why not. One, you have a lot of work to do, you haven't done it. Or you have a lot of work to do and you're only halfway there. Okay? Email me so we know where you're at. Two, you had an opportunity, but you missed it. You missed it because of pride. You missed it because of ego. Whether it's your twin who mirrored that to you, or you mirrored it to your twin. Again, you're twins for a reason. However I feel, my twin is going to feel. If my twin, for example, we have an argument, and I don't want to say sorry, guess what? My twin's not going to say sorry to me. Okay? So, the emotions here is connected. Once you're in spiritual union, you are connected. So therefore, what's the question here? When you are in ascension, in union with your twin, you are together, ascending together, progressing together, elevating with one another, exchanging energy constantly. Your chakras will always hurt. Every day. Sometimes you're feeling pain you don't understand. Like right now, my throat is hurting. It's literally itchy right here. I woke up this morning and my neck was itchy because I know that my throat chakra is opening. It's cleansing itself. Because again, we've been active in spirituality for the past couple days because we've been doing some things. Again, this is progression. Okay? This is progression. A lot of people will think, oh my God, you guys are crazy. Like, you know, why do you think a lot of twin flames who are truly twin flames don't really want to be twin flames? Because it's crazy. There is no other word for it. I'm already telling you it's crazy. Because there are times where I'm craving something and my twin is craving something else. But see, I know what I want, but it just happens that I rather eat what she wants. Okay? So again, this is the kind of characteristics when you're in union with your twin. You will adjust. The differences you have, you will adjust. You are merging. Okay? Merging. It's not easy. It's so much more not easy when you are in union because you have to balance yourself and that's not easy to do. Okay? So Why am I saying this? Why am I saying this in part 2 about Divine Feminine Ascension Awakening? Because this is something you guys need to take in, okay? Why are you not in union with your twin? It's because you need to learn to balance yourself. What are your fears? What are the things that irritate you? What are the things that make you angry? What are the things that are your flaws? What are your weaknesses? These are things you need to work on. Because when your twin comes, guess what? Your weaknesses may be the same for him. May be the same for her. Your fears may be the same for him, for her. How are you going to handle it when both of you are together? Yeah, it's going to be a total, complete mess, correct? So that's why the Divine, our Almighty Father in heaven, and I have the right and authority to say this to all of you, as an incarnated angel, I have the right to say it. You are not in union because it's not the right time. Anybody or any spiritual being who says otherwise, they're lying to you. It's really simple. I don't know why people have to lie. It's simple. But it's simple, but it's hard. Yeah? The simpler it is, the harder it is. That's the truth. People try to add all these extra things, you know? But in reality, it is what it is. And it's deeper than that. You know, if that's your twin, if the separation is still eating you up until today. What I mean by that? It's not the kind of breakup where you can get over it after 3 years. You can find someone, marry someone, and get over it and move on. Because you found a rebound, right? That's what people do nowadays. You get a heartbreak, you find somebody for a rebound so that you don't feel those emotions anymore for that person, right? No, not your twin. It doesn't matter how many times you marry. It doesn't matter how many times you try to bury it. It will always come out of the surface. Why? Because no matter who you're with, whether it's a karmic or a karmic soulmate, that person will always remind you of the one thing that you don't have right now. What's that? Your twin. How do I know that? If I'm not telling each and every one of you the truth, how do I know that? See? I know these things because I've also dreamed about it, because I've also experienced it. And that's why this is part 2. Because you need to understand why there's part 1, part 2, part 3. Why are there 3 stages before to get to 4, 5, and 6? I mentioned here 4 and 5. For those who are lost and confused, part 1, your country, your culture, where do you come from? What's the place? What's the culture there? What's it like? What are the restrictions in your country and your culture in regards to marriage? In regards to same-sex marriage? In regards to femininity? Who holds the power in that country? For example, again, if you're in India, who's the one who carries the relationship? Isn't it not the feminine? Isn't it not the woman? See? Different country, different culture, different restrictions. That's 1. 2, your finances. Are you comfortable in your finances? Are you comfortable with your situation? How do you handle your problems? How do you handle your choices, your decisions in life? Because that's how you progress. That's how you ascend as a divine feminine, right? Number 3, your confidence in yourself as a human being, as an individual, as a divine feminine, as a mother to your children, as a wife in your home. How are your values? How do you show that? How do you project it? Right? Not the talking, it's the action. What are you doing as a divine feminine? That's 3. 4. When you are in union with your twin, your chakras will open. Period. Unexpectedly. Okay? Number 5, your faith. Who is your faith? Where does your faith lie? Where does your faith stand? Your values. Who do you call to when things go wrong? Is it a human being? Or is it the Father in heaven who created you and me? Who created heaven and earth? It's 111 right now. You see that? You guys see that? I'm talking about it. I'm not doing much. I'm just talking about it. Okay? So check that angel number 111. Who do you go to when you have issues, when you have problems? This is something that my angels and the Father in heaven, which I and my twin are very highly connected to the heavenly realm. I have every right and authority to say this to all of you. Okay? No matter what religion you're in, let's go down to the basics. There's only one God. One. Who made heaven and earth, who made you and me, who made spiritual beings. So who do you go to when things go wrong? Do you only remember God when things are good? When things go bad? See? That's something you guys have to ask yourselves. What do I mean by love yourself? You ask yourselves, what is your relationship to God? What is your relationship to our Father in heaven who created you? Because it's Him that will give you union. So anybody else who says, no, you don't need God, you don't need anybody, you could do it yourself. Really? Ask yourself, isn't that not ego? Isn't that not ego? Think. I want you all to think. That's ego. Because you believe that you're higher than the one who created heaven and earth. Right? No. Twin flames are spiritual beings. What does it mean when I say spiritual beings? It's everything. Your lifestyle. Your belief in who you are. You hear in your heart. Who are you? Here in your heart. How do you show that to your community? How do you show that to the people around you? How do you carry it as a divine being? Reliving this life again. With or without your twin. That's part 5, okay? To everybody. Who do you call to? What's your faith? What's your values? What makes your heart whole, even without your twin? It's difficult to answer, right? Because there's many things nowadays in this modern time where we're always searching for that. We're searching for, that spiritual connection. And maybe that's really something you should be working on. Maybe that's the only thing that you need to work on before union occurs. So the next video, I think they're telling me that's it. So the next video, I've already put it all in this video. I'm thinking I have to make another part 3, but this is it, part 2. That's it. So there's 5 stages. Okay? Again, if you need to go back, rewind, go back, and I do appreciate all of you who do take notes and, do really take it in, because it's for you. And, I want you to gain the knowledge and wisdom so that in the near future, when I'm gone, when my twin and I have passed away, and this physical body is no more, then the young generation who I have counseled, I have helped, and who are here in my channel, who subscribe to me, and you gain wisdom and knowledge from me, you can share it to those who were also like you, lost, confused, don't know the truth. And that is my hope and my wish, that every seed that I'm planting in each one of you, you will share it, so that in the near future, in the future to come, in the next century, the next generation, you can share that wisdom and you can help many, right? And that's why I'm not doing this, for any material gain. I'm doing this for spiritual matters. Because one, as a divine feminine, it's truly in my heart to help you. It's truly in my heart to be honest to you and to tell you how it is. If I have to be a Queen of Swords without emotion, I'm sorry. If I have to be, but I will. There are times where I am a Queen of Cups. What can I do? I mean, and there are times I'm a Queen of Wands because I want you to have that passion again. I want to light it up in you again. And again, there are times I'm in my High Priestess, which you guys seen that. You've seen that part of me, right? Again, a lot of twin flames suffer from what other people who are not spiritual, they will say, well, this person has a lot of disorder, like a lot of bipolar disorder, a lot of personality disorder, because they're different faces in different times. We can debate about that. But reality is, you know who you are. Don't let other people dictate you. Don't let other people control your mind. You are a divine feminine. You are brought here for a reason. You have purpose in this life. As a medical professional, and if we're talking about legality matters, if we're being practical and has nothing to do about spirituality, I will tell you what is right for you. Do what's right for you. Do what's best for you. Correct? But I'm in my channel as a spiritual being. So I understand that every one of you live a normal life every day. I understand that we are all human beings living in this reality. But see, there is a difference if you know how to balance the practicality of it and the spirituality of it. That is who you are as a divine being. That is what it means to be an ascending master. You know how to balance the two. You know how to balance the spiritual side of it and the practical, logical side of it. That's why you are successful in this life. That's why you're successful in everything. Because you know how to adapt. You know how to be flexible. But at the same time, you're not arrogant. You're not closing the door. You're just letting it open. That's the confidence, is what I'm saying. You're not blocking anything. But anything that you're receiving, you know how to balance the two. And a lot of you divine feminines, have an issue with that. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You have an issue with it. You have struggles accepting what you cannot see, understanding what you cannot see. And union with our twin has nothing to do with logic, has nothing to do with practicality. It's the spiritual side of it. That's why you experience all these things that you can't explain. It's 122. Correct? Can you explain the times you can't stop thinking about him? Can you explain the feelings you feel that you've never felt with anybody, but you feel with this person? Can you explain how this person feels home? Can you put logic into that? Can you put practicality into that? So why are you basing it on material things of this world? Has nothing to do with the material things of this world. Has nothing to do with the reality that all of us are living in right now. Because your twin is always connected in your heart. And that's spiritual. That is very, very spiritual. Your union, your connection, your love together with one another, for each other, has nothing to do with logic or practicality. And this is only applicable to true twin flames. And I'm going to end it here. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. I truly hope you've learned some things in this video. I don't know how long I'll do the next video. I have emails I have to reply to. Again, I do appreciate everybody. Thank you for, emailing me. Thank you for subscribing. It's for you. I'm honored. I'm humbled to be of service to all of you. And again, it's free. I'll continue to repeat it in all my videos. Clarity is free. Send me your name, send me your photo, send me your concern. Send me your date of birth in the order of the month, the day, and the year. Okay? In that specific order. Because there's other people who's sending me the day and then the month. I get confused. So, send me your date of birth from the month, the day, and then the year. Okay? And then tell me your concern. And then we'll talk about it. Okay? Aside from that, I love you all. I pray for you all. It's a pandemic. Everybody is going through a lot of things right now. So, again, cleanse your energy. Okay? A lot of you need to really take the time, take a bath. Take a bubble bath. Light some candles. Okay? And just put good music. Whatever music that calms you down, makes you feel good. Pamper yourself. Go out. Get a manicure. Get a pedicure. Or I don't know. Do something. Make yourself feel at home. Feel at ease. Relax. Why am I saying this? Because I know for one thing, a lot of you need it. You do. A lot of you are stressed, whether it has something to do with your finances. I can sense it. I know each and every one who's subscribed to me. I can sense you as a collective. I know the issues that you guys are going through. And that's why I'm saying it right now. Many of you are stressed. And on top of that, you're thinking about your twin. So please do yourselves a favor, okay? Put a pause with your twin, because I'm sure your twin is also stressed right now. If you're stressed, he's stressed, or she's stressed. And even though you guys are from a long distant relationship, you're not in communication or what, I'm telling you, you're twins, okay? What you're feeling, he's feeling, or she's feeling. Vice versa. So you take the positive action to take care of you right now. Okay? And then after, you could continue thinking about your twin. After, you could go back to watching tarot reading or go back to doing whatever you do. I'm telling you, just right now, take a moment for yourself. Pamper yourself. Spoil yourself. That is how divine feminines respect and love themselves. Okay? Put yourselves first, is what I'm saying. So maybe you guys needed me to say that. I don't know. But usually when I'm talking, what needs to come out is because I'm connected to all of you. So what's coming out is because that's something you guys need to hear, most likely. Because again, my spiritual gifts are very sensitive right now. So I apologize, but I love you all. I'll pray for you all. I know a lot of you are stressed right now. I can feel it. I know. That's why I'm saying, take a bath, okay? Take a cold bath, hot bath, whatever your preference is. If you've been wanting to eat that burrito, eat the burrito. Like, if you're in some kind of Weight Watchers or some kind of diet, whatever, take a break. Like, eat that pizza, like, come on. You need it, right? Right? Okay, so we all understand each other here. I love you guys. I will post another video. I don't know when, so I'm not going to say it. But email me, those of you, and those of you who are waiting for my email, please be patient, because most likely I do reply with a video, and I will send you a private link of that video reply. It's just better to communicate. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.